Hello everyone. Like we all know that every GST taxpayer, the returns filed by them are getting scrutinized by the department. So the department, the GST officials are running a scrutiny of the returns filed by us. Now, while scrutinizing the returns filed by us, if any anomalies are found by them, they are communicated to the taxpayers by the proper officers in Form GST ASMT 10, which is the assessment notice. Now, the assessment notice is issued by a proper officer under Section 61 of the CGST Act, read with Rule 99. The proper officer may issue discrepancy notice if any discrepancies are found as follows. A. Discrepancies in turnover declared in GSTR 1 and GSTR 3B. B. Discrepancies in GST liability declared in GSTR 1 and GSTR 3B. Mismatch in ITC appearing in GSTR 2A, 2B and the ITC claimed in GSTR 3B, which also includes scenarios such as ITC claimed more or ITC claimed less than GSTR 2A, 2B. Lapsed ITC, issues with availment of ITC under Section 17(5), which is the block credit. ITC reversals against credit notes. E. Discrepancies in monthly and quarterly returns versus annual return, and difference in liability as per e-way bills and GSTR 3B. Now, it becomes very important for the taxpayers to respond to these notices very carefully. We draw your attention to some of the checkpoints which you should follow while replying to these notices. A. Check the dates. Meaning which, check the date when the notice was issued, check the date when it was served to you, and check the date mentioned in the notice which specifies the due date. You have to ensure that you have to furnish the reply within 30 days in Form ASMT 11. B. Your reply shall be furnished and submitted with proper contentions with supporting documentation. C. Your responses should be structured. We suggest that you can use table formats. Why? Because table formats explain your contentions with your workings in a very clear and concise manner, and it makes the proper officer understand your reply very easily. D. While replying to the notice, it is very important and the option lies with the taxpayer to either accept the discrepancy and pay the liability as informed in the ASMT 10 notice, or to provide substantial reasons as to why you are contesting the said discrepancy or the said liability. It is essential for all the taxpayers to reply logically with a proper representation and working and calculation wherever it is required to each of the discrepancies to mitigate the legal proceedings. Once your reply is submitted to ASMT 11, the proper officer, if satisfied by your reply, will issue an ASMT 12 dropping the discrepancies as raised in ASMT 10, which is a very rare case. If he is not satisfied, then he will issue notice under Section 73 and 74 and start the legal actions. While concluding, we suggest that you take professional guidance for replying to the assessment notices with the correct contentions and logical reasonings to mitigate the potential legal ramifications. While dealing with an assessment notice, seeking expert guidance will help the taxpayers to navigate through the complex GST legal provisions. Thank you.